So this is the Canton Guangzhou Trade Fair. It is the biggest trade show in China, and it runs for about a month, twice a year, once in April and then once again in October. In this clip, I'm going to give you some do's and don'ts and tips on visiting the show, especially if you're a first-timer. The show has 3 phases that span approximately over 20 days, with a 3-day interval where the entire showground is packed up, new vendors move in, and everything is set up again. Before I talk about the show itself, there's a few things you need to know prior to coming here, starting with applying online for your visitor's badge. You also need an invitation letter to get a visa for mainland China. You can get that either in your home country or apply for it in Hong Kong. Most people you meet do not like staying in Guangzhou. In fact, those with multiple entry visas travel back and forth between Guangzhou and Hong Kong on a daily basis. However, if you did want to stay in Guangzhou and you didn't want to spend a fortune on a hotel, I suggest that you try and get a hotel near a metro station a few stops away from the show, which is Pazhou Station. Guangzhou's traffic can be a nightmare, so having the option to take the metro back and forth to the show will definitely be beneficial. When you get to the showground, remember, patience is a virtue. Be calm. There are long lines and lots of security checks, and sometimes lots of military with guns all around to get into the show. The show itself is huge. Even just being here, it's hard for me to comprehend the scale and size of it. To give you an idea of size, if you walked one hall at a moderate pace, stopping maybe once or twice to look at product here and there, you're going to spend about an hour in one hall. Well, there are about 42 halls, not counting corridors and common areas. And the show has 3 phases. It is absolutely crucial that you get a map of the showground and plan and prioritize ahead of time of what you want to see and where you want to start. Besides product booths, the show has all kinds of services: hotel bookings, SIM card vendors, restaurants, travel agents, banks, prayer rooms. They even have a Canton Fair app that you can download and use. It's basically almost like a self-contained little city. A couple of other tips: avoid lunchtime around the restaurants and coffee shops. It gets absolutely crazy. Remember to wear comfortable walking shoes. You're going to do a lot of walking. Also travel light. Get a little trolley bag that you can drag around, or wear a light backpack. You can also bring a couple of fake name cards if you like. Every person is going to ask you for a name card and you will get super spammed. So give fake name cards to those that you don't actually want to keep in contact with. Finally, there's quite a few people that will hassle you at the show. So if you wear earphones, it's a lot easier to ignore them and pretend like you're listening to music. Whether or not you're listening to music is besides the point. It'll just get you out of a lot of sticky situations where people might hassle you and want to talk to you about things that you don't want to talk about.